In front of the castle, a withered hand picked a rose and an old woman entered the castle holding the flower. At that moment, the prince was holding a ball. She had intended to give the flower to the wealthy prince, but the prince was amused. The prince's life was never short of beautiful women. He himself was like someone who loved beauty and used sky-high priced cosmetics to adorn his face every day. He threw luxurious parties every day, invited a bunch of internet celebrities to sing for him, and made those so-called socialites dance for him. On that day, the ugly old woman ran into the castle to take refuge. In order to show her gratitude to the prince, she handed over the rose in her hand. The prince took the rose and threw it on the ground and also tried to drive the old woman away. The old woman warned the prince not to judge people by their appearance, but the prince simply ignored her and insisted on driving the old woman away. The next moment, the old woman picked up the rose and her body began to glow. In an instant, she transformed into a beautiful fairy. The prince realized that things were going badly and knelt down to beg for mercy. However, the fairy completely ignored him. The fairy saw that the prince had no love in his heart. To punish him, she directly turned him into an ugly big beast. And all the servants in the castle were also turned